entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Ooh, I like the beard.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sexy beard time.
What's up, Mister? I mean, we haven't seen each other in a while.
This is true, man. I had COVID, then I was in Los Angeles. I feel like we broke up a little bit, but we're back together.
I mean, I don't feel like I did anything. I feel like I was broken up with and cheated on.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll take all the heat for this one. Yeah, it was not a very good past couple of weeks for me, but yeah, Bobby Clooney's looking really fucking. I'm not gonna lie. I would kiss you today.
Really?
Yeah, and I've never kissed a man on purpose. I don't even.
Would you let me stay? Would you let me stay home alone with Amanda?
Yes, I believe she's cold-hearted enough to not want to try and have sex with you either.
Okay.
Look at Lou. Where'd that picture come from? Hello, Lou. Oh, hello, Melissa. Well, this is really going. This day's going great. The guys are hot. The girls are hot. I like this. I was just snoring in my seat after the show. I was literally laying here and I went and woke myself up just in time to pop in here.
So, I mean, what's happening, dude?
You know, Bob, I'm a intercoastal guy. I go back and forth. I'm LA Mike sometimes. I'm Tampa Mike. Went to the big premiere of the Machine. Is a movie that my friend Bert came out with. I don't know if you heard about it. Wow, right?
Oh, is that a question? I did hear. I heard about it. I heard it was based off of this one story he told off of Rogan. And
I like to point out first that the first time that story was ever told on the air was on my show. Thank you very much. Then Joe.
That's not the way he tells it, but
not true. Not true. He actually says, "Yeah, I didn't tell it first on Rogan." I go, "No, I know. You told it on my show first, and it wasn't that funny. He hadn't developed it all yet.
He didn't add as he says buttons.
He didn't add his buttons.
Didn't add his buttons.
There was only one Igor the first time. Then, do you like my new camera or no?
So what are you saying? There's more Igors on the second one?
There's Igor and Igor. There were two Igors.
But there was only one in the first
story.
The first story that was made up.
I don't
one
I
Igor.
say it's not made up. I mean, it's a true story. He robbed his friends in college.
What is the story? I don't know the story.
So
I know
when Bert
I've heard it, but I didn't memorize it.
I'll give you the quick thing. When Bert was in college, he was at FSU. He signed up for Russian because he was supposed to take Spanish, and he didn't get in. And he took a Russian class, and the teacher said, "If you just come and show up to the class, I'll just give you an A." And then he was like, "Yeah, fine." And he didn't show up to the class, and they gave him the A. And then they said, "Look, if you come take Russian 2, we're going to a trip to Moscow, and if you come on the trip, we'll give you another A." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm in it." So he went there, and then in Moscow back then, everything was still run by the mob. So they actually had to hire somebody to take them around so that they weren't robbed, they weren't raped, looking out for them. They had to pay a guy like $1,500, and his name was Igor. And Bert went up to him at night, and he tried to say, "I am, hi, I'm Bert," or whatever. And what he said was, "I am the Machine." And the guy thought it was so funny that they kept calling him the Machine and introducing him to everybody. And then he was hanging out and drinking with them because they pretty much had the run of the ship. And then at one time they broke into the bar cart after they closed and stole from the bar cart. And then they were like, "Come on, we're going to rob the rest of the train." And he ended up having to rob his own friends on the train. So this movie is some time later in the future, and 25 years in the future. One of the things that he robbed, he stole from this woman's father. It was his prized possession, and she's come to get it back. And they end up taking Bert and his father back to Russia. And I'll tell you, it gets very creative after that. This is the made up part of the story, but it's very funny.
Right.
Did you see it, Lou? Did you like it? Did you guys like it? I don't know. I'm so used to being on the radio that I expect people just to answer me back when I talk.
Bert, at 22, Bert got involved with the Russian mob. No, they haven't. No one's seen it. No spoilers, please.
He dies at the end.
At the end of
the show. It's fun. It's worth. It's a very funny movie. It's worth seeing. I laugh. Can I tell you the best part of the movie? So, I go there with my wife, my son, and my daughter, and we go. I'll tell you about the whole pregame thing, but we go to our seats and we have tickets, and we're sitting like in the family and famous people section, and we go in the row. Joey goes in first, then Juliana, then Amanda, then me. Joey is sitting next to Gabriel Iglesias, better known to people as Fluffy. I am sitting down, and there's a girl sitting next to me. And as I'm sitting down, I do this, and I look at her. As I'm sitting, I go this. And at the same time, I pull an unpolished fat guy move. I was not aware that these seats go all the way back like this. Like they recline all the way back. So I plop down in my chair as I'm looking at the girl, and I fall almost into the row behind me. And then I casually and calmly look over, and I go, "Hey, these seats are pretty comfortable, huh?" And she starts laughing, and I realize that I'm sitting next to super porn star Christy Mack. So now I'm embarrassed that I fell into my chair, and I'm sitting next to a gorgeous girl, and she starts laughing, and we start talking. And I got to be honest with you, Bob, she is a close second to being my new best friend. You still have the lips.
A porn star.
Listen, just because of what she does for a living does not make her a bad person. She's gorgeous.
Bring her up.
Tattoos on her face, and she's still gorgeous.
What's her name? Christy Brinkley?
Christy Mack. And she's beautiful. And remember, she got beat up. Remember that guy, the UFC fighter that she was dating? The Machine?
Oh, yeah.
He beat her up. Scumbag. I wish I was stronger. I'd go kill that guy.
Yeah, the War Machine. War
Machine, yeah. And you think that these people, these porn girls would be all stuck up snot. She was the sweetest, nicest girl ever, most normal. She was dressed nice, like she wasn't dressed slutty or anything like that. And we talked the whole time. She was great.
I think you get that. That's a misconception you have. Porn girls have never had
She's beautiful. That's
porn girls she looks like a tranny. Porn girls there's not I'm not saying anything's wrong with that, by the way. Right. Porn girls are down to earth. They're fucking they're not actresses. Actresses have that. Singers have that.
No, but porn girls, especially new porn girls, they feel like they think they're an actress. They think that they're famous. Christy Mack's famous. Adriana Chechnik is famous. Christy Canyon is famous. Like there's famous girls in porn, and then there's girls who've sucked 62 black dicks, and they're like, "Yeah, you may know who I am. I'm Sasha Buttholian," and I'm like, "I've never heard of you, and you look like every other girl I've ever seen in porn, and I don't like it." And Christy Mack, though,
I don't know any porn girl names. That's so crazy that you know all their names.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know them from porn. I don't think I've ever seen Christy Mack's porn. I've only seen pictures of her like on Instagram. And I don't think that I've ever seen Adriana Chechnik except for she does podcast interviews. But Christy Canyon, I jerked off to a lot when I was a kid because she had the really big titties. And if you saw her, you'd be like, "Oh, I know who that is." When we were kids.
I know them from their face. I don't know any name. I don't retain people's names. You know what I mean? I don't do that.
Yeah. Well, I have respect for women, Bob, and I like to, if I'm going to share some seed to a woman and spend quality time with him on the internet, I'd like to know who those people are.
Yeah, no, you have respect for them. Of course you do. Yeah.
Sasha Buttholian's my favorite.
Yeah, exactly. You're known throughout the industry for respecting women.
True.
So you're at the premiere. Do they fly you in, or do you have to fly yourself in?
Of course they fly you in. First class.
Do they fly your family?
Yeah, for all four of us.
He flew all four of you in first class.
And put us up at the Mondrian Hotel, fancy hotel.
right?
And
And
I Ubered, or I rented a car, but I also Ubered to the premiere. I didn't show up in a limo. I thought that'd be a little pretentious.
did you do the red carpet?
I did. I did an interview with Dave Williamson, who was doing the red carpet interviews, and he said, I'm here with. He actually was supposed to talk to Pauly Shore and stopped Pauly Shore so that they could bring me on first. And he said, I'm here with one of Bert's oldest friends. He's like, you've been friends with Bert for 20 years. And, I know he still told a machine story on your show first and blah, blah, blah. And I said, yes. And he goes, can you believe all this here today? I said, yes. I said, without me, he'd have none of this. I created this whole thing, and I took all the credit for it, which none of that is true, but I took all the credit.
Well, some of it is.
Listen, his parents say that. His parents go, if it wasn't for you, none of this would have happened. And I know that they don't believe that. And I'm pretty sure everything would have been just fine without me, but it seems to have worked out really well.
I don't think so. I think the touch of Mike Calta brings success.
It's like it's an anointment, if you will. It's like when the Pope touches a little kid and that kid becomes
I would say more of an ointment than anointment, maybe almost like
an ointment, anointment, whatever you got.
Yeah, you want to reword that Pope touching a little kid line.
I meant like when they kiss their heads.
Yeah,
maybe I just leave the Pope out of it.
Yeah. It's like sucking a little kid dick, is what you're saying.
No, I did not say that. I'm not sucked any dicks, little or big.
So you go to the premiere, you walk the red carpet with your family. Now, is your family acting right? Are they?
Yeah, they weren't walking the red carpet. They weren't. They were like, "Listen, you're the famous one. Lead us." And
what did they do?
They, there was a lot of things out there. They set up the tailgate like a red carpet like a tailgate. So there was axe throwing. There were food trucks. There was a mini golf thing. There was one of those boards where everybody takes a shot at the same time. And then they had little fun activities out there. So they went around and did their thing. And then I caught up with them after I did my, my celebrity stuff, my red carpet.
Yeah, you're a top celebrity. And then you go in and then you meet your family on the other side of the red carpet.
Yeah. And then I ran into Bert and
people in the red carpet line. Because I remember when I did the red carpet for Dane's movie that I was in, whatever the fuck movie that was.
Right.
And I showed up late. I wanted to be the last one through the red carpet because I didn't want, and Jay Davis was actually there helping me, being like, this is Robert Kelly. He's in the movie. He's one of Dane's friends. He was in Torgasm, got the press all lit up. And we went out to the red carpet and they were all kind of like leaning over the thing. And then Jay Davis was like, this is blah. And they started taking photos. And then all of a sudden you heard, and somebody literally pushed me out of the way because Eddie Murphy had showed up late to the premiere of his movie. Yeah. And I literally got ushered off the red carpet.
I had the opposite.
I was in the movie.
They made Pauly Shore wait. They made me cut in front of Pauly Shore. And then they rushed off the fat guy that gets naked and rubs his balls on Borat's face from the first Borat movie. He was there too. So it was good. It was good. I had a good time.
These actors, like guys like that, pop off and make a little money as actors. Yeah. And, and then their career kind of, it's hard to keep that up, if you're like a character guy. And then if you can't, he's probably got some apartment in LA, right. He's probably living next to some other shithead actor, whereas comics, we get to go on the road and still make money every week, where actors only make money when they act.
Yeah. Sitting around waiting for the phone to ring.
And you can't go back and get a job after you're in a big movie. You can't really go back and wait tables to pay so you got to wait around and get shit gigs. And then you got to wait for that check. People don't know that TV or film, you don't get that check like the day you're done.
Did you ever see Stifler talk about on Letterman? Stifler did American Pie. They had a feeling it was going to be a hit movie. He had worked, he had not worked because he was on the set for American Pie for 3 months. And then when he was done, he had to wait for them. He had to go take a job at Home Depot, and he had to go work at Home Depot while the movie was in movie theaters because he had to wait for his money to come in.
Right.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I remember I was talking about this on Bonfire the other day, like Torgasm. I was on HBO every week. Number one, not collecting any money at all because they didn't pay us. They
What
had
do you
to
mean they
sign a
didn't pay
waiver.
you?
They had to sign a waiver that it was a documentary.
You didn't get paid for that at all?
None. HBO did not pay me a fucking check.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 9
I watched that
episodes.
every week, Bob. And that was where I developed a love for you and Gary Goldman and not Jay Davies and Davis, whatever his name is. And that is insane. Now I do remember after that you went on the comedy tour, and it was you and Gary and Jay, and then people were mad because they thought Dane was going to be there.
Well, Dane didn't promote it. Dane was supposed to promote it as the boys from blah blah blah, and he sent one MySpace thing out, and that was it.
Well, I went.
Yeah, and it was poor Jay, poor you. Go pour yourself a drink, you fucking lunatic.
Jay was like the way I didn't know Jay before or after. I just remember from watching that show, they had you believe that Jay was a guy who flyered and advertised for comics, and they were like giving him a break. And then you and Gary were Boston guys that came up with Dane, so that's why you were out there with him. But like the Jay was just a guy who did marketing. That's the what I don't know anything different.
When I look back on it, I was repped by fucking Barry's company. I was repped. I didn't have a manager. Frosty was my agent. He actually stopped. He was my manager at the beginning of Torgasm, and then stopped being my manager because it was a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Because he was my agent and my manager. You can't do that. So, okay. He just became my agent. And then
so can you explain this to me and everybody else? I mean, I have an agent, and I don't know really what a manager does if you have an agent. Like,
well,
what's
a manager,
the difference
apparently a manager will just fucking hopefully be in cahoots with your agent and come up with ideas and connections to get you things. So your manager is basically doing the job you're supposed to do with your agent, looking at things, offers,
deciding what's good.
An offer comes in. Look, that's this weekend. That's a bad weekend. You should get this much. This shouldn't do that. You should only do this day and that day, not Thursday and Sunday. You know, we should ask for that, and then go to your agent. Your agent, okay, your agent, you know, all right, let's try to get that, you know, and then let's make this connection. If they're good.
I feel like I need a manager.
A manager for you at this point might help you out, but what would probably help
I don't really
you
need an agent.
What would help you out more is a public. You don't need an agent until your contract's up, but that's really a lawyer.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, my wife does not like. My wife likes my agent, but she does not
everybody
like
loves everybody. Listen, first of all, everybody loves your agent. You have a great agent.
Yes,
TB is a great guy, great agent. The problem is that you get weird because you're paying him, right? And he's not doing anything during the time because you really need him at contract time and building up to that. It's not just that month, it's months of building up and then months after. But
it's a misconception. Yeah, like he and I have a good relationship and we talk often, and I don't feel like I need anything from him that I'm not getting. But what my wife doesn't understand, like when my wife has to stroke that check every 2 weeks to the Buchwald agency for, you know, I mean, what turns out to be $100,000 a year, she doesn't appreciate it, but she doesn't understand the amount of drama that goes on during the year that I don't have to deal with because I have an agent. I'm not forced to do things I don't want to do. I don't have to talk to people I don't want to talk to. He's that guy. So
yeah, he takes the shit off your plate.
Oh, and makes my whole life easier and less stressful. I mean, it's the absolute truth. I would never see me as getting rid of him or anything like that.
Yeah, like the Bonfire deal for me though, I just went through my lawyer. You know, because I knew what I wanted, and I was just like, yeah, my lawyer's Jay's lawyer. I was just like, just take care of this so it can happen fast. We're both in agreement. We both agreed. We were both like, yeah, this is cool. And we're like, all right, great. And then made it happen. It was very simple. But a manager, but here's the thing with managers, when they go south, they still keep you on. They will not let their claws out of you, and they will make you, they'll make you seem like you're the one going insane by fucking up little things and fucking you here and fucking you there. And then when you call them up and you wind up being like, what's up? Like my last relationship with my manager, it became sick. I mean, and I take blame for that because, you know, I mixed, you know, friendship and fucking managers. Listen, dude, I don't give a fuck. You can't do it. You just can't do it. You can't do it. It's you know, managers, like agents are another thing because it's just here's the, I'm getting you off. I'm going to get you this. And you tell me if you want to do it. And we discuss how you want to change it. It's not really, you know what I mean? You can, you know, like a manager though, he's the guy who's basically part of you. And he's being you and getting you what you need and making connections and representing you. And when you get too close to that, and then all of a sudden they fucking get a new client and turn on you. When you know what I mean? That's when you're like, oh, fucking. And when they start taking care of other clients more than you, and then you catch them fucking you when they fuck you. And then at the end, you find out it's all about money. You had nothing to, you weren't their friend. They could have gave a fuck about you. You know,
I do feel like Tony and I are friends.
Yeah,
I do feel like my agent and I are friends more than
Tony
the business friendship.
Yeah, Tony hangs out. Tony will call you. Right. You know, Tony will actually, whatever you need Tony to do, he'll do. And I mean, Tony's done stuff for me. You know,
and he can offer me advice, and I can tell him, Tony, I appreciate your advice. I do. Politely decline or say, like, I'm not. He and I don't see eye to eye on everything, but he has a certain amount of respect for me.
Yeah.
Being successful, what I do. And I have a certain amount of respect for him because he knows good radio and he knows what works. So
Tony's a rare gem. I think Matt Frost, people say shit about Matt, but I love Matt. For me, you know, for me, it works Matt. For me.
Yeah.
But
I like Matt. I did spend quality time with Dane Cook, which I'd never done before. And he was incredibly sweet and nice in a very LA kind of way. Like I feel like it was hello. The first thing I did was say, hey Dane, Mike Calta, I do a podcast with Bobby Kelly. First thing I said out of my mouth. And he goes, oh Bobby, he goes, we got stories from way back. I go, oh, I bet you do. I bet you do. And then I said to him, you've been on my show a lot on my radio show. And he goes, I know, it's so good to meet you in person. I feel like I already know you. And I was like, that I feel is a big fat lie. I don't even think you know my name. I don't think you know who I am, but it was still a attempt at being genuine and nice. So I'm not mad at him. Face not as sexy as I thought it would be.
My internet seems to be skipping. Hang on a second. I want to talk about his face. My internet. I'm working on it. All right. I might have to get. I might have to get a new computer.
He's in a shed. Give him a break.
Yeah. I mean, Bobby's skipping is making me go insane. Well, you were close to the border of insanity. If that's what's pushing you, if that's what's doing it. Let me say something, all right? You got enough problems on your hand. You got Jacob's mom coming in next week.
Oh, really?
Dude, 2 weeks. And I don't think it's mine. I think it's fucking, I blame Mush's. Mush, do you have fucking Ethernet where you're from?
Not Ether.
I'm on Ethernet, and I can't do anything to affect your performance.
Why are you doing this, Mush? Why are you not?
Why are you doing this, Mush?
Mush, why doing this to not to Calta?
Why? But why?
You know,
why would you do that?
You know why.
You're
You know
right.
why.
You're right. I do know why.
Do you listen to me? You're not commenting on my new camera position, how much closer I am. I don't have my lighting down yet like you do, but I'm getting closer to you.
You're getting closer, and you are, but you still have to look. You still look. This is you. You look blind. Ready?
I feel blind.
No, because he didn't put the camera right where you look. Like Mike, I'm looking at you right now.
I know, but there is no place to put it. It is literally right above my computer monitor, and I have to look at. I'm looking at the camera right now. Do I look normal now?
Yeah. So stay there. You keep doing this.
I can't, because you're over here. Look at me. I want to look at you.
Yeah, move me over there. Where's the monitor?
It's right.
I have your face right underneath my monitor. I make Mush put you on the right so that you're under my camera. Look at me. I'm looking right at you.
All right, hold on. Let me I have an idea. Okay. Stand by.
Ooh, there's light. You should use that light. Oh shit.
Phone call.
I guarantee it's Lewis.
Put him on the air.
You want me to?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, tell him to zoom in with us.
Where is he? Why can't I find him? Hello? Lewis.
Hello?
You're on Calta and Kelly right now with Mike Calter.
Hello, Lewis.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
Can you
listen? I got those prostitutes.
Well, no.
They're ready. No, they're ready to go,
Lewis,
dude.
No.
What?
Lewis.
Are they 14 like you promised?
You asked me for prostitutes.
Lewis.
And
I did not.
I got you what you wanted. What?
Lewis, I didn't ask you for prostitutes. First of all.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said hookers. Sorry, Bobby. I'm trying to be a little bit more respectful.
I didn't say hookers.
Why do you still call
Army parachute guys for Max's birthday party tonight? It's Max's birthday party tonight.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I thought you said we were partying to the max tonight.
No, it's Max's
I got
birthday.
Hookers. I got blow. Oh man! Well, I can't go to waste.
No, you can't. You have to bring those.
Max will take the blow.
Max will take the blow. Yeah, let's have the kids do the blow.
It'll calm him down a little.
What's up, dude?
What's up? I was calling you back. Did you tell Calta how you're trying to bail on our father-son overseas awesome Costa Rican vacation? So we go to the. Wait, can I curse? Is this the radio show or the?
No, you're good.
Podcast?
This is the podcast. Now listen to me.
Oh.
That's not true. First of all, don't say "oh" like it's not. You got bummed out when it's not your radio show. He's still trying to sell tickets in Tampa. First of all, you dickhead. It's not that. It's that I'm in New Hampshire all summer. Last summer. I talked to you about this. I rented this campsite for me, Max, James, and you. It's literally on the water. You have to go into an auction for it. I won. I got the site, and it's a 2-day thing where I thought me, you, and the boys would. Dawn's gonna bail out of the tiny house. We'll have it for 4 days. We'll camp out at this site for 2 days, and then go back to the tiny house and live like men. And we'll do, dude. We're gonna do so much shit. We're gonna rent jet skis. We're gonna fucking be on the lake. We're gonna go to Fun Spot. We're gonna do the hiking up the mountain. We might
I'd rather go to Costa Rica. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, because you don't like hiking. Lewis is into hiking.
No, he's not. Nobody likes hiking.
Me and Lewis go camping all the time. We bring the boys up to the KLA.
Camping, not hiking. There's a big
video of me shitting my pants. Hello, Lewis. Oh God, are you there?
It's because you're skipping.
I'm not skipping. Am I still skipping?
No.
Lewis, you can't. You're not talking. Call me back. I mean, he probably hung up.
I'll go to Costa Rica with Lewis.
It's Costa Rica, not Costa Rica. You fucking. I got nothing. Sorry. It's. I don't know. I'm thinking now. Mike is skipping. Mike, you're skipping.
You're skipping.
No, you just skipped. Did you see
I'm
my
not
skip?
skip to my Lou.
No.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, fucking no, grumpy no.
Mush said, no.
No. That's the way I think Mush talks all the time. No. So here's the deal. There's this campsite at this. It's insane. It's on Squam Lake. There's only like 8 of Squam.
Right.
It's Squam.
Squam. I'm asking. I'm not correcting you. It's
Sorry. Yes, it's Squam Lake. So, I mean, these campsites are on the water, and there's only like 8 of them. I got one of them.
Yeah, you had to auction it. Yeah.
I got it, and I'm thinking that we were supposed to go up there Friday and Saturday with the boys. We camp out. We both have tents. We have all the gear. We'll camp out, and then we'll go back to the tiny house for a couple days, and do a bunch of manly shit in the woods. I got guns and all that woodsy shit with the boys.
Yeah, well, man trip. I get it.
And then the boys go to bed, and we'll smoke cigars. Maybe go in the woods, get some mountain pussy.
Or
what?
You can go to Costa Rica, where there are no kids, and there's girls that you can rent for like the whole week for like $18, and they do dirty stuff to you, and they act like they like it. Oh, Mr. Pop, it's so nice to spend the time with you. Yeah, they rub your shoulders. You're going to Costa Rica, aren't you?
Hello.
Yo.
Why'd you hang up?
Because you said you couldn't hear me and you hung up.
We can hear you now. Where are you now?
I'm no.
So Lewis he's got a brand new house he's in with a built-in pool. Lewis, I used to throw all the barbecues and everybody came to my house. Lewis is that guy now.
Built-in pool up there. That's a big deal.
Honestly, I did. Yeah, no, it's great. It's heated. The electric bill is going to be wild. I can't wait to see it. You taught me, Bob, because it was actually years of watching. It was a great story, actually, of Patrice trashing Big J. Patrice came to Big J's barbecue one year. It was like a little apartment in Queens, and everyone was bringing like fucking, potato. One person's bringing potato salad. It was like potluck. Somebody brings potato chips. One person brings napkins. And Patrice came, and I guess he just didn't say anything. Like he was like, all right, whatever. And then the next year, Big J invited him again, and Patrice was like, no, I'm not coming to your shitty barbecue. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm not having to bring beans and worry about this guy not bringing fucking chicken. And he's like, yeah, I'm not doing it. He's like, when you're ready to do a barbecue, do a barbecue. And I always remember that. And then when I go to your house, Bobby, you really do it up. But the difference between me and you is I'm not going to stand over the grill like a slave all day. I don't even have a grill. I just get the best barbecue in Bergen County.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brothers Smokehouse in Ramsey, New Jersey. And I just cater it.
Yeah, you know what that's called? That's called a Hollywood barbecue. I do.
No, it's not a Hollywood barbecue.
It's a Hollywood barbecue. It's
it's called wanting to be a friend and wanting to have an experience with my family and friends, and instead of standing over a grill,
real men
the whole time.
Real men. Listen, first of all, real men cook.
Great name for a band. Hollywood
real
barbecue.
Men cook. And the thing is that I know how to. I'm by the grill. I'm cooking the food you're fucking eating. Okay. Remember the year I hired the chef, the Puerto Rican chef, and she came and she cooked like 3 hot dogs at a time, and I yelled at her.
She stole 2 of your watches.
Yeah. And then she changed into an outfit when she saw all the fucking famous people there. She turned into fucking J-Lo like halfway through the barbecue. How about the year when I had my babysitter, who I never even
dude, I was just gonna say this, dude. You reminded me of your babysitter. Goddamn, she was hot.
Dude, my babysitter, I'm telling you, dude, unassuming, came over, sweatpants, ponytail, never even thought of her. She showed up at the barbecue, dude. Everybody's dick got hard. Lewis walks up to me, he goes, hey, dude, ask your babysitter, tell her I'll pay her $5,000 to watch James in the City.
Yeah, no, she was a fucking smoke show. You had to fire her. She was too hot.
I fired her. I got her mom.
You should see my cleaning lady. My cleaning lady is a 13 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Your cleaning lady is fucking 48.
Oh, you're talking about Soph. I mean, the one before Soph. The one with Soph's daughter was here first.
Oh, because I'd still bang Soph, but
Oh, I'd bang Soph too.
I
I
like
sit
to
around
take
naked
little
all the
fucking-
time. Oh,
But listen, dude, listen, I'm glad you took it over. It's good. It's still a little, I mean, having shipped in food is very famous person shit, by the way.
No, it's not even that. Like, the reality is you're going to probably spend close to the same amount of money.
When I came to your barbecue the last time, the first time you had a barbecue, this is hilarious. He goes, dude, I got all the meat. I got a new grill. I mean, he went out and bought everything brand new for the backyard. He goes, dude, by the time you get here, you're going to be eating chicken. It's going to be, and I'm like, this is awesome. I get to go to a barbecue. And Lewis, I'm telling you right now, nobody throws a fucking party like Lewis. And especially, this is going to be hard to believe, a kid's party. I would hire Lewis to fucking do my kid's party. I'm not joking.
Well, that's how throwing a barbecue, like we did the Memorial Day barbecue. It's easy compared to a kid's party. Kid's party, you have to have a new activity every hour. You got, it's got to be a moment when the cake comes out and all this other shit happens. With adults, you fucking, with a pool. Honestly,
Lewis came up with this idea, and I stole it. He went on his kid's party, a Halloween party. He went in and threw fucking like $8,000 worth of candy on the trampoline, and then made a game where the kids have a minute to grab as much candy as they can, and while he's in there literally jumping as hard as he can, shooting 3-year-olds up into the fucking air, and
wearing a Jason mask.
Wearing a Jason mask with a rubber hatchet. But anyways, when I went to your first,
side note, as you're saying this, let me say a great idea I have for the next Halloween party for the kids.
Yeah,
check this shit out. So
we get them all hand jobs.
We're gonna get,
we have a hand job hut.
We're gonna get hand jobs. Put these kids to work. Like here, talk on this. Candy comes out. No fucking no, check this out. So we do, the Halloween party every hour. It's a new activity, right? So there's trampoline candy grab. There's we do a little show with whatever it is, right? There's a bunch of different things, a bunch of different activities, musical chairs, whatever. So one of the activities is a scary story time, and the scary story time is kind of bombed because the kids aren't really scared. Yeah, and they're not super engaged. It's okay. Well, the story time has been over.
It's because some of the words you can't say. You don't know how they, you don't read well.
Well, I'm reading Stephen King's It, and it's pretty long. So, no. So we'll read whatever stories. But check this out. This year, I'm gonna take all the kids, every kid, all their names, right, and a couple little traits about them. I'm gonna put it into ChatGPT. And have ChatGPT write a customized scary story for them that includes all of them. They're going to be on the edge of their fucking seats.
That's good, but you should do it inside. Remember that the first house you had, he had a room downstairs, dude. Listen to me, because Lewis will get all his interns to come and be characters in the fucking Halloween thing. There was a room downstairs where he had a chick dressed as I don't know who it was, Natalie Cuomo, maybe, right? I don't know who it was.
Yeah, it was my ex,
his ex, dressed like a nurse, sexy nurse. I mean, it was arousing. He had another guy on the table with his guts hanging out, lights. I mean, you walked in there, kids were screaming because there was someone being fucking operated on in this fucking room, dude.
That's great.
Great.
Yeah, he came in the other day. The week Natalie Cuomo was screaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, beat me to it.
Screaming because of the smell. Listen, the thing is, here's the problem with your first real barbecue for adults. You told me all the stuff's ready. I show up, and Lewis goes, "How do you? What's up with the grill? How do you put this stuff on?" So because I love Lewis, I was like, I wound up cooking.
Mm-hmm. You don't think that was part of Lewis's plan? I'll just buy it and then let Bobby's OCD take over and make Bobby cook everything.
You know what, Lewis? That's a good question. Was that part of your plan?
To make it a barbecue? Yeah. That was the whole plan the whole time. I'm not thinking of a barbecue.
I don't mind. I love cooking. I love barbecuing. I will fucking.
We know.
All right, relax. I'm fucking close to you now. Okay, dude. Yeah, dude, I like it. So if next time you have a barbecue, if you want me to cook, I'll cook. Let me cook.
Wow.
Okay.
I'll do one 4th of July. Let's go.
All right. I'll cook. I'll
Okay.
cook. You buy
I
the
love it.
food. I cook. But you have to get Dom's steak tips shipped to your house.
Whatever you need, baby boy. I got it. I got to go back on my stream right now. If you guys want to go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/PRRattlesnake. I play video games poorly.
I'll see you at 4 o'clock. Don't be late because we have a party. Please don't be late.
What are you playing?
I'm just dropping them off to you guys and then picking them up later.
No, you're coming.
Come on.
Dude, you're coming.
Don't make him come to the party. He
no,
doesn't want to go.
He already told Dawn he's coming. Dawn is depending on.
I didn't tell Dawn anything.
I'll call her right now on fucking two-way.
Dawn's
right?
a liar.
Dawn's
a liar.
I'll call her right the fuck now.
You want to have a 3?
Oh, hang on.
Oh boy.
We'll do this right now.
I don't fuck with Dawn.
She's not going to answer. Why would she answer?
She's a woman.
She never
women do.
Why would she answer? I mean, she's just got an Apple Watch on, an iPhone, hooks up to her fucking car. All right, there you go. Lewis hung up. Everybody hung up. It's a fucking wrap. They all suck bags of dicks.
Wish I sent you some pictures. I don't know if you saw them.
Oh, yeah, they're already right here. 1 second. Which one do you want to see first?
You want to see my cleaning lady?
The old one, not the new one.
The old one. Yeah. This is what I had to deal with. Yeah. There you go.
That's funny. I guarantee if you look at her Instagram timeline, there'll be a little baby with bags under its eyes.
I hope. I sure hope. She's so smoking hot.
There'll be a little Italian fucking Spanish baby with fucking butthole eyes.
Yeah.
I guarantee Mike plopped that. There's no way you let that out of your house without fucking sticking.
Listen to me. I'm going to tell you right now, I did not, but I 100% would have if the opportunity was there. I would have had to call my wife and go, hey, I fucked up.
What's the other picture?
Oh, I forgot what it was. Just put it up there. Oh, yeah, there you go. I knew he was going to do that.
No, not at all. Listen, You know what's so funny? I was just talking to Colin Quinn about his cleaning lady, dude, Jamaican lady. He had to fire her, but he was so scared of her.
Why?
Because, dude, he would come home. He came home and caught her sleeping in his bed.
Are you serious?
Dude, he came home one day in his apartment. He had a 2-bedroom apartment in Manhattan, 46th Street. High rise, doorman building.
Yeah.
During like tough crowd time.
Yeah.
And he came home one day and she was sleeping in his bed. She was just napping in his bed. Because she had a bunch of apartments in the building.
Right.
So she took a nap in his bed. One day he came home. He bought new pots and pans. She was cooking some type of Jamaican oxtail beef soup in his brand new pot.
Not for him.
No.
No.
For her. So he told me he wound up firing her, but he told her I was moving. He said he was moving to California because he was so afraid of her. She would put hexes on him.
Oh,
like in front of him, just hex him. So he was so scared. And then for like 6 months before he moved out of that building, during the day, he would hide from her. Like he would get in the elevator and like stand to the right or to the left so that he didn't bump into her at all.
That's so
And then
crazy.
at night, when he knew he wasn't there, he was free. Like he was free at night. It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wish that I had a clean lady. I don't even care if she was attractive. I just wish I had one that I could be like, I can give it the eyebrows and just be like, what's up? And at least she'd like jerk me off for like an extra $20 or something. I wish I had that.
Yeah.
I don't think my wife would care about that.
My cleaning lady, dude, she's the best. I mean, we hire. This is a thing that I don't know why people don't do this. We hire her for our barbecues. So when we have the big parties, like Max's party, or I do a barbecue, I hire her. As we're doing it, she's cleaning, helping. Yep. By the end of the party, everything's done. We go in, shut the door, fucking have a cup of coffee, and it's over.
I got one.
You don't hire your.
I got one up here. I don't hire my cleaning lady. I invite her to the party. And when you have somebody who's a good cleaning lady, they can't stop themselves from helping and cleaning. So between her and my stepmother, everything gets cleaned all the time.
Well, I don't have a stepmom because she's dead. My real mom doesn't come to my parties because she's in Boston. And then, you know, I'm sure this lady's not going to come. If we invite her to the party, she's going to not come. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
She's got other
So
shit to do.
Pete had a cleaning lady, and Pete's brother Jimmy, I went and picked him up one day. He's like, Mikey, I got to tell you something. And I'm like, what? And he goes, I paid the cleaning lady $50 for a blowjob. And I go, what? I go, I'm down with that, but how do you even approach that? And he goes, I kind of got the vibe from her that she'd be into that. So I put the porno channels on the TV. And then when she was cleaning, she came in and saw me watching the porno. And I said, hey, you like it? And she's like, yeah. And then he goes, then I knew I had her. So I offered her some money. And he goes, but you can't tell Pete. I was like, oh, okay. And then 10 minutes after he tells me the story, I go live on the air. It's fresh in my head. 10 minutes later, Pete gets there, and because we were doing a remote, Pete shows up, and I was like, hey, Pete. And I go, Jimmy banged your cleaning lady. I couldn't even hold it in my mouth anymore.
Believe me, I'm aware of you not being able to keep shit in your fucking mouth.
The only way,
I'm aware of you not being able to shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm aware of it. Believe me. Believe me. You literally.
This is a miscommunication. That was a miscommunication.
It's not. This is why I don't want to text with you, by the way. I don't fucking text with you. I want to talk to you because you've set my career back 5 years.
I said to Bobby,
I was literally in the inner circle, and you're fucking gossiping, fucking stupid reality show brain. Fucking set my career back. While you have fly first class. Hey, you had a great weekend last weekend, didn't you?
I said to Bobby in text, can I say something? And he said, I'm good with it. And
no,
I thought he meant
no. I said no, I'm good.
And all I read was the I'm good part. I thought he was saying I'm good if you say something, not I'm good. He was like, no, I don't care. I'm good. I don't need to say anything. And I thought he was saying, yes, fire away. So I fired away. It was a misunderstanding, Bob.
And sunk my ship of fame.
I didn't. Your ship of fame is unsinkable.
No, dude, you didn't sink the ship, but you took out one of my engines.
Yeah, you got a hit. You took a direct hit.
I didn't make it across the sea. I'm going in circles in the fucking mid-Atlantic. Fucking asshole. Fucking Christ. I mean, dude. Man.
Anyway, that's old news though. We're back together now and everything's fine. So don't make me have anxiety all weekend.
All right. So you were with Dane Cook, and you guys had a great little chat.
The last time I talked to Dane Cook on my radio show, my exact words to him were, dude, what's up with your face? And when I brought that up to him, he said to me, Hollywood answer, man, he goes, great to meet you. I feel like I already know you. And I was like, you know what? Thank you, Dane. Thank you for your fake Hollywood enthusiasm. And he was nice. He was a nice guy. He was nice. He had nice things to say about you.
I feel like I already know you.
Yes, because he'd been on the show a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
He was nice. Everybody was nice. I'm trying to think if there's anybody I didn't like that was there. I don't know. I hung out mostly afterwards, the after party with Ian Bagg and his wife, and Matt Rife was there.
How was his lips?
His lips are huge. Do you want to see a picture of him?
I guess I do. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna send it to Mush. His lips really are huge.
Yeah, but his eyes. People don't understand. He is a good-looking young man, and he's one of Dane Cook's little disciples.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he used to open for Dane back in the day, and now he's about to be on. He's about to be the next big thing. He's going to explode this year. I mean, granted, it's all dumb, fucking hypocritical women. The same women that are gonna fucking Me Too him in around 10 years.
Right.
He took me back to a hotel room with my sister, my mother, and my Aunt Dottie, and he made us all.
I have a question for you. Did you or did you not for 6 months prior post every day on your Facebook how excited you were to go see Matt Rife and maybe suck his dick?
Yes, but I didn't want to watch my Aunt Dottie suck his asshole while he was fingering my mother and fucking while I was sucking his. I didn't know that's what it was gonna be.
Okay, you're okay.
And he gave us Coca-Cola.
Look at that face.
But look at your son though, right up there.
Yeah,
he looks like Emma Roman.
That's Tom Brady and Mike Evans.
This is why women love him, because he's fucking close to he's androgynous.
Yep.
That is Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, androgynous, good looking.
Yeah.
You know, that's why, you know, I find Emma attractive. She's kind of like a guy.
Mm. Is there a beef between Bert and Bill Burr?
First of all, you little fucking sly bitch. You are such a little. First of all, you're so sneaky.
Me?
If anybody, me?
I was just reading what Joel Van wrote. I said, Mike, what's the beef with Bert and Bill Burr? And I'm like, there's a beef. I don't know anything about it. But then I started thinking, Bill Burr wasn't at the premiere. Is there a beef? I don't know. Where'd that come from?
I don't know. I think I don't know. I know that I don't really know too much about it either. I know that Bert had left All Things Comedy. Maybe that's it.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe they're not in business together anymore.
I don't know any of it.
It doesn't matter. They're both fucking gazillionaires.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, live your life, be happy, spend some time with your kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get off the fucking road, Bert. Go make movies.
Make millions. Make all your money now.
Nah, dude. You made enough.
Never enough.
Go spend time with your wife.
Never enough, Bert.
He's doing his Skankfest tour next month. I mean, he's doing his Fully Loaded tour next month.
I know. That sounds like a fun tour to be on.
You want to come on the cruise? You want to be my +1? I feel like I'm being unfairly treated today. I was just offering you something nice.
I can't go. I would love to go. I really would love to go on the cruise with you right now. I really would.
Come on my cruise.
What is it?
When is it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's till like next year, April or something.
Yeah.
Sorry. We're doing a comedy show here.
When? Oh, yeah. Who are you doing that with?
Fucking
Dane Cook and Mack, Rife and Bert. You new pals, you fucking Hollywood loser. So glad you're fucking lightning lost.
It's Matt, Rife, Eliza Schlesinger.
Right. That's good.
Whitney Cummings.
Right. Oh, that's nice.
And I couldn't think of any other LA comics.
No. Now you're so you go to the premiere. I need to before we wrap up. I know we got to wrap up soon. So you go to the premiere, you do the thing, you get in your seat, you're hanging out, you watch the movie. At the end of the movie, does Bert comes out and makes a speech, right?
Bert came out before the movie. He made a nice speech. Yes.
Was he with Luke Skywalker?
He was there, but he didn't make any speeches.
Who was the most famous person there?
I mean, Mark Hamill had to be. Somebody else asked me, and I'm like, I guess Mark Hamill had to be the most famous person there. And then, comedian-wise, Jim Jeffries was there, Dane was there, Segura was there. There were some UFC people I didn't know there.
Oh no, he was at his premiere because they're
he was
the
not.
same exact time.
He was not there. Yeah. Sebastian
that was good
didn't
move.
make it.
That was a good move. That was good timing.
Sebastian's also coming on the cruise with me.
Have our movies come out at the same time.
Hey, Mom, this guy's got his fucking movie coming out on Friday. Come on.
You got your movie coming out. I should have mine coming out the same day. What do you think? I think
That's really good. That's really good.
Why?
Anyway,
he should have a movie where Vic DiBitetto plays his father, and they both just sit there and go, "Ma, ma, ma, ma."
So,
I want to shoot myself in the face.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you watched the movie. Good movie. Go see it.
Very, very funny. Now, this is coming from a guy who called Bert after his first stand-up special and told him it stunk. So I'm always going to be honest.
Hey, Melissa.
It's very, very funny from beginning to end. The end is great.
Barbecue your ass, molasses.
Go ahead.
No, it's just good. It's very good.
Good movie. And at the end, standing ovation.
Standing ovation, a lot of tears, a lot of people crying. Bert was
crying.
His dad was crying. It was it was very emotional. It was emotional.
It's all.
It's good. I had a great time.
Well, they were crying at the. It's because because his
camera just froze.
Ooh, that's fake frozen, Bobby. Oh Jesus. Anyway, it was a good movie, and if you have not seen it, go see The Machine. It's in theaters. It will be on Netflix on June 12th, but you really do want to go see it in the theater with other people laughing. I mean, when's the last time that happened? When's the last time there was a big movie premiere and you got to go share it with other people? And I don't know about you, Mush. You take the mushrooms?
I haven't in a long time.
I have some that Bert gave me, and I've never taken them, and I'm thinking about taking them and then going to see the movie for a second time. I think that would be fun. Oh, man. Oh, hello.
We don't like this, Bobby.
I don't like that, Bobby, either.
We don't like this, Bobby. We like this, Bobby.
Oh, yeah. That's a whole different world.
This is the Bobby everybody likes. So listen, so you liked the movie. It was a good movie.
I did like the movie, yes.
Okay, good. All right.
It was fun. It was fun. You like it.
And then after the thing, what happens? What's going on? Tell us what happened. Did Bert
after the premiere?
Did you see Bert after?
I did.
What did he say?
He said, "Are you coming to the after party?" I go, "Yes, I am." He goes, I go, but I have my daughter. I don't know if I can do that because it was at the bar at the W Hotel. And he goes, yeah, you could do it. I paid $20,000 for this party. You could do whatever the fuck you want. I was like, all right. And I brought my daughter and we went to the party. And at the party, I hung out with Ian Bagg and his wife while my daughter played on her iPad. And then after a while, I was like, there's too many people here. I have to leave. And we left. That was it. It was a good time, though.
And then you stayed for another day, right?
I stayed for another day. I stayed for another couple of days. We went to Bert's house on Saturday. Or Sunday rather, or Saturday we had a barbecue. We hung out there, and then
you had a barbecue. You had a barbecue at Bert's house.
I didn't cook; they cooked. Bert cooked. It was delicious. My son said to me, "I don't understand it." And I go, "Why?" And he goes, "Why doesn't your brisket taste like this?" And I smacked him right in his face. Little dick.
That is a dick move. That is a dick move. Let me ask you a question though. Did my name come up?
Your name did come up several times, yes.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I talk about you because you're my number one best friend.
Yeah.
And we talked about when we filmed Something's Burning and how successful that was on the downloads and the views and how's Bobby doing, that kind of stuff.
Well, how's Bobby doing?
Yeah.
You're lying. I know when you're lying.
Swear over my kids.
You're lying.
Swear over my children.
Dawn.
What?
Dawn. You're on.
Yes. Hi.
You're on. You got to call Lewis and tell him he has to go to the party. He thinks he's just dropping him off.
He can just drop him off. He can pick him up later. I don't care.
All right. Goodbye.
See, why are you being difficult?
You said that you told him to go to the party.
Not me.
Dawn.
Oh
shit. I'm sorry, Dawn.
Can
go
you
ahead.
hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
So this is the problem. You don't listen. Twice today.
What did you say?
He was originally just going to drop James off.
Okay.
But I was going to see if he would go in the limo with us, and then he would hang at the party. But we decided that wasn't going to be an option. We were just going to keep it as it was.
Right. Okay.
So Lewis does not have to
go
stay at the party.
Okay.
If he doesn't want to.
Okay. So I'll be the only male there.
Yeah, but there's not going to be any other parents there. It's going to be me and Jesse and you. So you can handle it.
Okay. I'll see you later.
What can I get Max for his birthday?
Okay.
What did you hear, Mike?
What can you get Max? He does anything. Experience gifts.
I'm on it.
All right. Goodbye. Dawn.
What? Yes.
Dawn.
What?
Dawn.
Yes.
Dawn.
Yes. What?
Dawn.
How can I help you?
Are you home?
I am in the car heading home.
Okay.
What are you wearing?
All right. Goodbye, Dawn. Bye. Yeah, fuck him. Hey, but I want you to just think of something. Mush, I sent you a video.
Yeah.
I want you to. We just had this phone call with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to think back while it's fresh in your head. What annoys me about my wife, which I have to fight the urge to throw shit at her all the time.
Right.
Literally, I want nothing heavy.
Oh, I get it.
Like, a paper towel, a shoe, is her pause.
Yeah.
She has a pause. But I told Lewis with it. I said it's like,
yeah.
I want. It's like, speed it the fuck up. Just
My wife has the same pause. Same pause.
I don't know what the fudge it is, but I can't fucking stand her pause.
Oh, I like that. Hey, happy birthday to Fat JC. I read that in the comments.
Are you what?
It's Fat JC's birthday.
First of all, Aaron, Dawn is not the alpha. I'll hit her. You want me to hit her?
Dawn is the alpha.
I'll hit her.
The alpha.
I am a man. I don't need birthday wishes. Yeah,
Happy
you're not a
birthday,
man.
Fat
You're a
JC.
fucking middle-aged lesbian that lives in the woods of fucking upstate New York. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy. This is why I love Max. Did you get the video?
Yeah, but I have to convert it to another format for stream.
Oh my god.
How long is that going to take?
Like 10 seconds.
Well, I wish you just did it. One.
Poor Mush. Mush can't get anything right.
3, 4, 5. No, I'm kidding. So then you go there, you go to the barbecue, and you didn't bring my name. My name didn't come up.
I swear Bert brought your name up the first time. How's Bobby doing?
Yeah.
Because how's Bobby doing?
And what'd you say?
Bobby's great. He's killing it. He's out working. He's doing 10 different podcasts. He's touring. Everything's going great.
Yeah. That was it?
I don't know. Well, I couldn't exaggerate too much. I couldn't be like, oh, he's in a movie coming out. He sold at Madison Square Garden. That kind of stuff.
You couldn't lie. That's lies. I didn't use the fucking lie. I can't move because my fucking camera, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I have internet. I have Ethernet fucking hooked up in this camera. Mush, can you find out why I'm glitching? I don't want Melissa to fucking go insane. More than she's going to go insane having a foreigner who she's never met live in her house for 2 weeks, Mike. She invited a fucking person to stay in her house for 2 weeks.
And that person's coming, which is even weirder.
It's crazy.
I don't know. I don't get that. I've never been invited to her house.
You don't want to go to her house. Everybody who's been to her house fucking grabs their chest and is in a coffin right now. Fat JC doesn't want to tell anybody. Lost one of his feet. One of his baby feet fell off. Anyways, did you get it, Mush?
Yeah, 1 second.
So I wake up this morning. He has a fucking Max has an outfit he wants to wear, and Dawn's like, no. She puts out this outfit. And so I say to Max, and tell me if I did the wrong thing. I go, Max, wear what you want to wear, dude. Wear what you want to wear. Dude. I go, dude, listen,
like Big Daddy.
If you feel comfortable, bro, wear it. If you're okay with it, I don't want him to have fear of other people. You know what I mean? What other people think of him. I want him to be able to just do what the fuck he wants to do when he wants to do it, and not fear that before he leaves the house.
Yes, I do. So when my son was your son's age, I said the same thing, and he wore a shirt with a vest with a clip-on tie clipped onto the vest down here, and he looked like Blossom. And I'm like, hey, whatever makes you happy. So kids you can't do that in your adult life. You got to do that in your young life. Now I'm dying to see what Max is wearing.
right, so this is him leaving. Make sure it's so you don't have to stop it, please.
Oh man, he's got matching orange and Granimal pants and shirt.
Dude,
is that a cowboy hat?
It's a cowboy hat that says it's my birthday.
Oh, he's so adorable, that kid. Does he got little blue shoes on to match it? Dude, he's the best. He's the best.
Play it. Dude, he's got a blue cowboy hat. He's walking right in. He walks right in. Look at him.
Yep. He don't give a shit.
Now she wanted him to change the shorts because there was just too much orange.
Nope. It's perfect.
I said, dude, you wear what you want. And then he threw the cowboy hat on. I fucking love this kid so much, dude.
Perfect. That's great.
I love him. I fucking love him.
What can I send him for his birthday? Because I don't want to send him something he doesn't want. I don't want to send him something that's going to make Dawn mad. I mean, I have sent him weapons before. I know she doesn't appreciate that.
No, he wants a butterfly knife.
Oh, like the shark?
He wants a butterfly knife, but can you get him a practice one? Like, you know what I mean? Like not a sharp, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they make a metal one that's not sharp that he can practice with, that he could actually use.
I mean, you learn a lot faster when there's the threat of cutting your wrists.
Understand that, Michael, and I understand you'd say something like that. I understand how you work, but please, no, don't do that.
All right, I'm on it.
All right, we got to wrap this up. I'm gonna fix the glitch. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm gonna fix it, Melissa, and everybody. I apologize. Mush, can we look into why I'm glitching so much?
Come on, Mush. Come on, God damn it.
It's probably your computer. Your internet's always been great.
Yeah. You done?
I'm done.
No, Mush, are you done?
That's all I have. Without being there, I can't tell.
Are you glitching?
No, I'm not. You fucking piece of. All right, let's wrap this up. You guys, Calta and Kelly's back. Friday, Max's birthday. There you go. Oh shit.
What happened?
All right. Look.
We have time.
Yeah, we have time.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
A new 5 with Joe Russell.
Hey everybody.
Hello, Joe.
How's it going?
Are you familiar with the Jeopardy champion Matt Amadeo? Amadeo?
What is he win? He won like a bunch of times.
He did. He was on the Master tournament, and he looks just like you.
Oh, I got that going for me.
Yep,
and nobody. Just to FYI, we're still creeped out about your fucking childhood room that your mom refuses to paint over and make a guest room.
Okay. I don't have any guests.
Yeah, you grow up. You're a married man, and you're still in a room with a fucking stupid Houdini posters and fucking stupid jester wallpaper or whatever you have on the wall.
And there appears to be some sort of dinosaur bones in a box behind you.
That's a cat skeleton.
Yeah, that's his first cat because he's a serial killer. I knew it. That's the neighbor's cat that fucking Joe killed and then made that and said, "Mom, look what I got at a yard sale. Look at that tiki over there, that fucking voodoo tiki that Colin Quinn's maid fucking gave him."
Look, they called him low flow shower head Joe.
We got hard water here in Buffalo.
Yeah, hard water head Joe. All right, what do we got? New 5. Let's do it. I gotta pee.
Yesterday.
There he is. Look, that's when Joe Russell was on Jeopardy. Matamodio. That's funny.
Yesterday, I visited a historical cemetery and went on one of those ghost tours. Now, I've never believed in that sort of thing, but now I'm fully convinced in the existence of tours. They're out there, man. But don't worry, they're just the unfinished business of people on vacation with nothing to do. I was just at the airport, and there's a bunch of religious people handing out pamphlets. What a genius place to try and convert someone, because there's no better representation of hell than the airport. Hell is just a never-ending layover at LAX. Save your soul, or you'll spend the rest of eternity paying $12 for a slice of pizza. Find the Lord, or forever you'll be wandering around trying to find a place to charge your phone. Accept Jesus, or for the rest of your existence, you'll nap uncomfortably on a weird-shaped chair.
Yeah, I'm a member of the Delta Sky Club. I'm a lounge life guy, and I have a platinum Amex. So I don't know. These jokes don't compute with me because I don't pay for that shit. Go ahead.
Did you hear the announcement that Ireland's going to be the first country ever to put health warnings on alcoholic drinks?
Wow.
Yeah, that'll stop the Irish from drinking. Words. Hey, I got a public service announcement. This is true. Did you read that over 400,000 waffle makers are being recalled due to a potential burn hazard?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So to find out if your waffle maker is being recalled, just Google image search blue waffle. You'll thank me later.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
All right, last one.
Yay! I feel like there's been like the new 17 with Joe today.
Did you see the news story about that female chef named Hilda Bassi? She just broke the world record for cooking for 100 hours straight. Wow. Finally, ladies, a record that a man can't ever take away from you.
Yeah. Bobby sleeping?
No,
He's frozen.
I'm contemplating
suicide.
No, Joe's jokes go through suicide, out the other side, like till you rethink suicide.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Joe, good job. Guess there's no magic left in that room.
No matter how many Houdini poses you put in there, there's no magic left.
One day we're just never going to end. The show's never going to shut off because Mush is going to commit suicide.
You're going to go to his cameras with 2 feet dangling.
Going to hang himself with his Ethernet cord.
And the fact that you wore a red shirt just bugs me. Enough red. We get it.
Blends in with the bed. Can't see him.
Are you stupid? One sleeve's shorter than the other. Listen, Mike Calta every morning. He is out there on the bone. Go type in his name and check out his show. It's the funniest morning show out there. And he's Bert's #1 Hollywood best friend, but he's my international best friend.
My real world best friend.
The Cheese Show with Joe Russell and his beautiful wife, Olivia, at Jokes Russell, and at Mike V. Suarez. He will be performing where, Mush?
This Wednesday, I'll be at Upstage Comedy Club. The beginning of July, I'll be with Sean Donnelly at the Plano House of Comedy.
Plano.
I'm at robertkellylive.com. And Lou, this is for you. We're going to see you maybe Monday, maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday, maybe never again. Who knows? But we love you. We'll see you guys next week, maybe. At a certain time, maybe. It's Max's birthday, everybody. Give him a shout out.
Hey, happy birthday.
It's Fat JC's birthday. Say happy birthday before he's not here anymore.
Happy birthday, Fat JC.
And say goodbye to Jacob's mom because she's about to hit it. Bow. Whoa. Later, guys.
Later, yourself.